Hello, everyone, and as always, welcome back to Strategy Gaming Dojo, where we find, learn, and play one more turn of the great strategy games. Today, back into Gary Grigsby's War in the East 2. This is our Let's Play against the Soviet AI, and this is episode number 300. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ding ding! We did it! I almost forgot how all this worked. I had to, that's why I'm a little bit late. Uh, I made it. I made it. There is no childbirth yet. So here we are on episode 300. First of all, I want to thank all of you loyal viewers. You guys have been great. Some of you have been here literally since day one. And I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate the support. I also appreciate you being somewhat understanding that we haven't live streamed as much lately. Life events. I don't do this for a living. Not yet. Not with 6,500 subscribers. I need about 10 times that. Not that I probably ever do this for a living, but it's just fun. And so when life gets in the way, sometimes I can't quite uh, justify it to my wife, who's 9 months pregnant, that I've got to stream right now. So anyway, thank you for being understanding about that. I'm trying to get back on a more regular schedule. There for a while, I was pumping out like 3 videos a day. I'm not sure there's too many people that do that. That's a little, I don't think that's realistic. So anyway, a couple of videos a day though. I'm going to try to get into that swing of things. Now with a new baby and a new puppy, we'll see how that goes. But thank you for all the support. Now I'm going to go say hi. Some of you have been here for a while because I was 15 minutes late anyway. Sarge, you were first. I'm glad to see it on episode 300. I should go get the monocle. It's back in the bedroom. Hey, I don't want to tell you all the state secrets. Anthony, what's going on? David Bartello's here. Mr. AMMW. I've been reading all your comments, by the way, guys. I always try to read those, and I noticed TBJ was being a little negative this last time. Now, I don't agree with you about that attack, but that's all right. We're not going to argue on episode 300. M60's here. David, hey, how's it going? Who else? TBJ, I already called you out, my friend. Jan is here. Hey, Jan, how you doing? Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. Wait a minute. Now there's Yannick East. Is that the same Yannick? I don't know. I don't remember you being East. Hey, Ifler. Ifler's here. Hey, If. Battling Geezer. Hello, sir. I was hoping Paul would be here so I could salute him, but I'll salute you instead, Ifler. Um, and Geezer. That's who I actually salute. I'm saluting everybody. I don't know. Let's get down to the map. Enough chit chat. Let's see what's going on. It's a Sunday, and I've got a 3-day weekend because I work for folks in Europe often. And I guess tomorrow's a UK holiday or something. Sure, I'll take it. Oh, it's May Day. Is that right? What's today? I can't keep it straight. Maybe today was May Day. Whatever. Yay, socialism. All right. Uh, anyway, obviously I've gone through some of this, but since we haven't been live for a while, I just kind of thought we'd talk about it for a second. Narvaline, what more can you say? They're going to sit up here, and they're going to sit up here forever. I've got consternation. Nordhammer always loves when I say consternation. I've got consternation about the land bridge here, but there's not a whole lot we can do about it. Now, how long can the Finns hold out getting attacked from 4 different directions every turn? I don't know, but we're going to find out because there's nothing else we can do about it unless we would attack somewhere in here and try to push the line out a little bit. But boy, that seems like a Herculean task at this point. We do have this kind of a smaller, what appears to be a smaller Soviet formation anyway. But I strengthened this line in the previous recording. I've got the Panzer divisions back here. Let's take this off. I've got the 2 Panzer divisions back here on reserve. So I don't know. I don't think there's a whole hell of a lot else we can do about it. We do still have this kind of weaker 126th here, but again, I can only pump so much into different sections when I think that the South is going to get the brunt of it. I did double stack here. I was glad to get a double stack there because these guys got pushed out a little bit. This, is a for us anyway, a pretty damn good division right now. So we got to hope it holds. Same with that. Same with that. This one not as much. 12,863 on the TOE. That could be some danger. Danger, Will Robinson. And we have two of those here with just that, 12,000 to 13,000 men and about 60 on the TOE. That's not great. Now, this mech force, I guess, could come and move up this way, but it's on reserve anyway, or it should be. Now, this is one of the places I said I was going to come back and think about because the Soviets have now moved across the river. They've got this mech. Is that considered a corps? Yeah, 13th Mechanized Corps has moved across the river here. What river is that? The Dvina. Should it just be Vena? I don't know. Is the D silent? Probably not. Davina. Uh, we've got Panzer Grenadiers there, DOS SS, DOS Reich SS. We've got 4th Panzer Grenadier Division that's moved up here. We're now double stacked here with 25,000 men. I don't think I dare attack. I mean, we got to really pick our spots here. TBJ's already yelling at me for one attack, but I did think we needed to knock something back up here, so we did. We've got 14,000 there. 15,000 there. I'm doing it as shorthand. Yeah, we could go look at the TOEs, which is important no matter how many men that you have. I realize that. We've got a weaker division there and not a great division there. But again, there's only so much we can put in certain sectors because we have other sectors that are in trouble. About 21,000 men there in a level 3 fort. If that can't hold, we're probably in big trouble anyway. Well, maybe we're in big trouble anyway, but we've got to hope some of these things hold. Now, we don't have a fort level here, and this is kind of, I guess, where I'll pick up a little bit this time because I'm just not sure what to do about this. I did move the mech over. I was thinking about stacking it with those guys because without a fort level, that's tricky whether they can hold against sustained Soviet attacks, but I think we've just got to leave it there for now. Make sure that thing's on reserve. It is. Let's go back up here for just a second. Reserve, reserve. He can't be on reserve. He's on reserve, but it won't work that way because he's next to a Soviet unit. So we may as well put him on ready. Now that's it. This is the crux of the matter. 78, 6,000. I mean, we're rolling with 13,000 men there, but they're only in a level 2 fort. They are luckily in a swamp, but they're only, I mean, I say only, they're representing a 52. They're only representing a 7, right? I think I will actually. I changed my mind. I think I will put that mech force in there. Now it does not make it look like it's that much stronger, but they're almost certain to get attacked this turn. And the more I can have in there, now you may say, "Well, leave him here and put him on reserve." Fair, but what if he doesn't get committed? Those guys, if they get blown out of here, I'm not sure there's anything I can do about it. We need to get more right there, I know. 9,000 men here, we need more there as well. Now, that's got me thinking, though, boy, did I just waste some movement points? Maybe, because now looking at those two, maybe I really do need to back this off or put it here. What is this? It's light woods. All right. Well, I wasted one hex move and then two back. I'm going to actually put him here because if they bust through here, we could maybe react to it. If they bust through here, all hell's going to break loose. 14,000 men sitting in Vilnius. Is it enough? We're going to find out. We've got double stacks there. We've got Panzer Division in reserve. We've got Viking, the Panzer Grenadiers in reserve there. I think that brand new unit that we have back at Berlin. Why do I do this every damn time? I can't find Berlin. It's a lot further east than I always think it is. We're going to train this sucker. Now, I was going to wait because we probably need it in the south too, but I think we're going to truck this guy right up here and put him up here on the line or over here on the line so I can take this and really have it on reserve, right? As a matter of fact, let's turn that to not refit. Reserve. There we go. Uh, I just feel like if we lose Vilnius, all hope is lost anyway. So we've got to not that it's worth points, but if he starts to pour through here, we're in a world of hurt. So I'm going to take that new division and put it right there. We'll take him off the train next time. How's Ninth Army look? 28 of 30, so we can take a new division. To the comments I go. Hey, Jan, thank you, buddy. Jan's going to pick up my coffee tomorrow, and James is going to get it on Tuesday. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Just looking through here, making sure I didn't miss anybody. Yumanri, evening to you, my friend. Sorry if it's a little late for the Europeans. Obviously, on Sunday, I usually do it earlier, but this is the time that worked today. We've got one of the refurb divisions here. Now, this is 6 Corps, that's Walt Weiss. This is Gustav Fenn up here. He's only got 8 of 10. So if I take this division and put it in somewhere, that should work. We really need 2 new divisions there, but there's nowhere to, I don't have any place to get them. We've got about 6 or 7 things coming out of the reserves next time. We'll go check that before we turn the turn. But as I remember, it's 6 or 7. Now we've got this motorized, the Latvian. I moved it in here because I want to keep this depot. It's about the only depot kind of, in this immediate area. So I wanted to grab, keep that. And we've only got this crappy little Jaeger division. This division we brought in, it's a refurb, but hopefully that can hold the line there. It's in a level 3 fort, and, well, it's just light woods. This is clear. Not the best. I mean, this is swamp. I might be best to move back, but I just don't want to take any more steps back. 8,465 men have got to hold up back the Soviet horde. We'll see if they can do it. We got the Hungarians triple stacked there. I was going to try to triple stack them here, and then that kind of got screwed up. But you can see the Soviets have a lot of force coming right there. And I was thinking, I've really got to get a German group up here to help, I think. Let's get on move. Because they're in the clear with a level 0 fort, so no fort. This guy could come up and stack with them, this cavalry, which is actually pretty strong. I wanted him to stay back. Okay. All right, let's triple stack there. I would rather it be in the rough, but I don't think we have a choice because those other units can't move. Now, next time we'll try to move them back onto the rough hex, which is much more defensible. Now, they're only showing a 3 defensiveness. You gotta think it's a little better than that. You know what? Actually, I changed my mind. Imagine that. I'm going to move him back. I need to stop and wait. I'm going to move him back and keep him on the rough. Let him try to dig in. This is clear. I'm going to move the cavalry up there. It gives it a little more defensiveness. Now, it's probably all going to get blown out of here, and I'm going to have to get Germans up here. But for a turn, maybe they can hold. We'll see. We'll see. All right, we've got clear at Ballystock. We've got heavy woods here. This is a really nice defensible hex that I'd really like to hold on to. Now we started breaking in or breaking through here a little bit. And this is where we get down to the nitty gritty. This is kind of where I was last time. We've got this Jaeger division with 10,000. We've got a little bitty field division there. We've got Jaeger and field there. Ooh, okay. We're gonna have to do something different with that. Really, I need to give up this. We need to give up Ballystock, I think. I don't see how else I can hold this because this is going to have to come around here and try to hold this off. Is there anything else I can bring this way? Not really, and he's starting to break through right here. I think, let's see, that's swamp. That's swamp. No, that's light woods. Okay, well, we're going to have to get out of the level 2 fort, but to which direction? That's swamp. What do we have here? 11,000 men there. I think we have to go. Boy, these guys are probably just going to get annihilated. But for a turn, I'm going to try to hold it back like this. Now, Ernst Hell has 10 of 10. So he's got all of that. Well, crud. Let's look at this core. We could potentially. What does he got? He's only got 8 of 10. So if he scooted out of town here, he could pick up that division. I just don't want there to be a penalty here because, oh, we got a bigger hole than I thought. Okay. Here's a division that came in. Ooh, there's there's a mismatch here. Hold on, he says. That's swamp, but I don't think they can get back to it. They can't. So he has got to go to them. Oh, well, okay. I don't think we have a choice. He's got to go there. This division, man, I don't want to give up that level 3 fort, and I'm not going to. I don't think. Oh, I see what I could do potentially. He could move back behind this river, this German division. Then I could go, gosh, but then I'd have to give up this fort level. I like these fort levels. These guys really need to come back one more. This is a, good division. He either needs to go here or here. Well, hmm. Or he could go there and double stack, but I don't want it to be too wide here. They're obviously just pushing towards Warsaw is the goal. Um, I guess I'm going to put him right there. Now he's not going to have a fort level, but he's sitting in a swamp. You could say, well, maybe you should scoot this over here. What is this? This is clear, though. It's level 3 fort, though. This could scoot here, but that opens up too much. I mean, the Hungarians could get spread out, I guess. But man, I'm starting to eat up. I think that's what I'm going to have to do, though. Okay. He's going to go to this level 3 fort. This division here is going to go and double stack there. All right. The Hungarians then are going to move over one hex into a level 1 fort, but at least they're triple stacked as I try to make myself feel better about it. Hold on, I better go check the comments. I want to make sure the live stream's good for number 300. Mitte means middle, right? And I don't believe me. If you've watched these episodes, you know I don't speak German. Um. Okay. So Ernst Hell then. He's got 10 of 10, but Ernst Hell needs to grab this guy. He is 12th core. All right. So you're going to go into the. Is that right? Hold on. Actually, I think I need to give. Oh, goodness. Math. Okay, let's look at Ernst Hell. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divisions as we speak. Let's look at 52nd Corps. Who's 52nd Corps? That's Bourget. Bourget has 5 divisions as well. Well, Ernst is going to have to roll with 6 this time. I don't think that there's any other. We have another corps around here somewhere. There he is, Kleeman. But does he have support units, or did I strip them? Ah, he does have support units. Well, that's why you check. So all of these guys are actually going to go into the 53rd. Okay, well, that ended up working. Despite my bad intentions, it worked. 53rd Corps, 53rd Corps. All right, so they're all under Kleeman now. Kleeman goes back to 4th Army. 4th Army, that's fine. 22. It's under a little bit of pressure here. Actually, these guys probably need to step back a little bit. I wanted them to be on this depot. What is this hex? That's clear. Okay. Oh. Oh. Hold the phone here. He can't get there. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna have to do something different. We're gonna have to spread these guys out. We're gonna have to give up Ballystok. I don't see any other way. We've got other depots here. It's not like it's worth points. Let's go to Ballystok then, and let's disband the depot. Gosh darn it. All right. Well, we had to give up a level 3 fort, but we've got other level 3 forts here. And the reason I did that is because we've got nothing covering that. I mean, we got to stand in front of this Soviet armor. We've got a triple stack there. I'm going to have to work on this next turn. I think it's going to have to cut more. Well, I'm not sure how that's going to work. What would an attack like this look like? What's it going to represent to us? Yeah, not good. Um, Okay, well, I had to get a unit over here. I actually think, well, that's just a field division. I think this other Jaeger is going to have to go in, but whatever comes out of the reserves next time, we're going to have to put a division or two there. All right, down to 52nd Corps. We've got 4 divisions, fine. We've got Hungarians, you go sit on the depot. He's got 10 of 10. I mean, there's nothing else I can do. I don't want Hungarians holding the line, but that's where we are. This is all fine. Under 11th Corps, who's this mustachioed handsome man? That is, oh, it's Schmilo von Letwitz. Excellent. 17th Army's 24 of 30. That all looks good. Schmilo. It's probably Schmilo, right? I'm gonna call him Smilo. That's how American does that sound? Hey, Smilo. It's actually Schmilo. Okay. Whatever. Um, that all looks good. Okay, we got motorized there in reserve. Then we've got 54th Corps. That's Friesner, Johannes, or Johannes. See, I'm very, I'm very American. 66, 1200. Not great, but okay. We're sitting in a swamp here with 14,000 men. We are got 14,000 men here in another swamp. Boy, I love those swamps. I think this is a swamp too. Yeah, Dubno. Then we get down here to 59th Corps. Okay, well, he's got his command correct. Does he have enough men though? This level 3, level 3, level 3. Okay. I mean, all this is built as good as we could probably get it right now, anyway. He's on reserve, 4th Panzer, and this 4th Panzer is going down to the Panzer Corps. That is 39th Panzer Corps. Oh, yeah, this is my guy. I love it. True God Air. What a handsome feller. Um, Second Army, Army Group A. That all looks good. Second Army doesn't have a whole lot, obviously. We've got a couple of spare cores back here. Do they have any? They do have support units. I'm gonna pull those out. I'm gonna pop them back up to OKH because now I can't do it with both because we're going to have a lot of new divisions coming on the map over the next couple of turns, but I am going to pull out of the one. So if we do need support units somewhere, we've got something at OKH. Okay, continuing with the Panzer Corps here under True God Air. Again, I'm not sure there's a whole hell of a lot we could do more there. 17th Corps. Janicki. Okay, I just like the way he wears his hat. This guy looks like he's like repping West Side, right? I mean, he doesn't even wear that straight forward. He's going to the side brim. Um, Do, 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 do. 14, 16. Okay, that all looks fine. We've got the mountain divisions in the mountain core. How in the hell did I do that by accident? Volkamer Friedrich. God damn, he looks like a scary guy. Look out at Halloween. He doesn't even need the costume. Okay, Cavalry Romanian Corps. Just doing what Cavalry Romanian Corps do. Protecting the line. Here's 13th. 10 of 10. This is going back to Kempf. Looks like we got all support units there. What do these guys look like? Well, I like that X being thrown up there, but we've only got a 37 there. But that's pretty good division. 93. Oh, it's the Magic Mushroom guys. The 282nd getting psychedelic out here. The 257th. Wow, look at that. I love these insignias. I'm glad that they put those up. Okay, let's actually look at Kempf detachment. He's at 31 of 30. Oh, wow. Ger von Schweppenberg has gotten all kinds of promotions. He's really had a hell of a war for himself. Um, the motorized, is he in? He is in command. Okay. And this is 3rd Panzer Corps. Nope, not the Romanians. There we go. There's 3rd Panzer Corps. Now he's got just a wild hodgepodge of crap around, but I think everything's in command. Level 3, level 3, level 3. Let's take off the depots for a second. Level 3. God darn it. Almost said a naughty word. Can't do that with the baby coming. I've been trying to get out of the habit. I've been saying fudge. Uh, the things you do when you're going to have some kids. Okay, this is fine. Motorized is there. We go back to 24th. Who's 24th under? Oh, Grosser. Fritz Grosser. Now, I'll tell you what, guys. Pro tip. When this is what you got left, just shave it. You look a lot more badass. Uh, oh, I cursed. Damn it. I did it again. But when that's what you got on top, take it off. Take it off. Daligan 72 comes in with a negative. Daligan, there is no surrender in this army. No. Hey, big head, how's it going? Kalo, how are you? Delegate, we're not going to. Why would we surrender? We're marching to a glorious victory. Well, we'll see. I think they. It reminds me when I was in law school. There's that famous case about pornography. Now, this is not about. This story is not about pornography. But that Supreme Court justice, in his opinion, he said, pornography, I can't define it, but I know it when I see it. So that's how we're going to address whether we declare victory or surrender here. I think we'll know it when we see it, but we'll see. We'll see. At some point, you guys may be just screaming at me like saying, Dojo, this is like beating your head against a wall. But it could also be that you say, this is the most glorious victory I've ever seen on the PC. That's what I hope everybody's saying anyway. Um, okay, now we're getting into new divisions as we get kind of down here to the end. Uh, Now, where did I want to take this new division in? And we've also got a new Panzer division. Now, you're talking about losses here, Daligen, and I'm dealing with 2 new divisions to apportion out. 14,000 in a level 3 fort, 13,000 there, and we've got Romanians. 14,000. It's these Romanians here that I wanted to replace, I think. 16,000. Okay, there's 2, 15,000, 14,000, 15. All right, we've got 2 divisions there. One that probably needs to get off the line. There's one that needs to get off the line. That's 14. We did get that German division in there. We got a new German division in there. This doesn't look as strong as it should for Odessa, but of course you get all kinds of defensive bonuses there. We even have artillery attached directly to the city. Uh, Oh, and I've got Hungarian armor back here, and you're talking about losing. Um, I may take this Hungarian armor actually and move it back over here. Wow, look at him just go right across that. We're going across the pontoons here, taking a ferry with Hungarian armor. Um, yeah, I'm going to take him back over here just to help with any kind of defense over here. Let's put him on reserve. Now, the reason I'm going to do that is we don't have a lot of armor cover here. We have this one unit, but we don't have a lot. So I'm going to take this 12th Panzer Division and put it here behind the line. Okay. Uh, oh, we've also got the Italian motorized. Beep, beep, here comes the pasta. Let's just put it there. I don't know. Let's put it there. Um, Now, my guy Reinhardt has got 9 of 10. This Panzer has 9 of 10. There's a 10 of 10, 8 of 10. Who else is underneath here? Oh, that's the Romanian Corps. Okay, I'm going to, well, hold on. We better make sure I can get this infantry up here first. Uh, all right, I'm going to put that German infantry there. He needs to go back here. Now, it is going to slightly overstack this for a moment. Yeah, so that's going to be 48th Panzer Corps. All right, so into the 48th Panzer Corps you go. 48th Panzer Corps. All right, he's 11 of 10 now. And then I'm going to take the Romanians. I'm going to scoot them back to help prevent defense. Put them on reserve. Put the cavalry on reserve. All right, and then I've got 12th Panzer. I'm going to put him on reserve. And then he, I guess, has to go back to Reinhardt. I don't see any other way. Oh, wait a minute. We've got 51st Corps out here. Oh, it's little Friedrich Schultz. Unfortunately, Friedrich Schultz has no support units. Von Wettenghoff does. Just make sure Von Wettenghoff. Yeah, that all looks good. Okay, well, he's going to be overstacked by 1 potentially. Hold on. Let's go back. Was that true? Does he have? Oh, he does have support units. My oh my! What a surprise! I just found a Panzer Corps headquarters sitting around. 46th. Okay, in you go. Awesome. That worked out perfectly. Just the way I drew it up. Let's get little Friedrich Schultz out of here. He's confusing me, obviously. Is it his fault? Probably not. Now we've got 2 corps back here now. First Panzer. Okay, he's only at 20 or 4th Panzer. Excuse me. Um, under Irvin Rommel. 46 von Wettenghoff. Okay, cool. So he's at 9 of 10. Tell you what, why don't I take this other Panzer and put it in at 46 as well, just because he's a little closer. 46 Panzer Corps, in you go. Who's in charge of? I probably. Oh, it is von Wettenghoff. Duh. Okay, and Reinhardt. Okay, so we do have 2 good Panzer generals over here. This we moved up to the line. 31, 14. Oh, that's what I moved up to the line. Okay. I don't think there's a whole hell of a lot more I can do there. I've got 2 Panzer divisions behind the line. I've got Romanians here. That maybe doesn't give you as much comfort, although I've got a Panzer division here that could get committed all the way out to over here or all the way up to up here. I've got a motorized division here, a motorized. I mean, we got a lot of assets in the area that if they click on, look out. I mean, we could throw about 1,000 panzers into a battle out here. And maybe we will, unfortunately. Okay, let's move into this port. This is that German division that I'm actually going to take across. Let's hope our transport doesn't get hit. I hate when that message comes up there. Okay, it did not. Now he gets off that and get off the ship. On the ship, off the ship. Oh, you need 140. Holy cow. Port costs getting expensive over here. Well, I'm bringing that German division in to replace the Mountain Division. Maybe not replace it, but at least go up and help it because the Soviets are starting to add a little strength here, and I don't like it. All right. Now let's go backwards a little bit. 34th goes back to 6th. 6th is at 25 of 30. That is under Karl Hilpert. The steady command of Karl Hilpert. He's got the Slovaks. We've got Hungarian. I've probably be better off to move the Germans over here, to be honest with you. But this is just how it shook out a little bit. We really need another division in at Odessa. I assume Odessa is going to come under massive firepower at some point. We've got German and Romanian there. We've got Romanian and German there. So the Romanians just adding manpower. That's the lowest we've got on the line, but that's one of those refurb units. He's just got to build up some combat prep. Um, Mountain Division. This needs to get off the line, but it ain't going to happen this time. This Field Division has no business being here. Let's take the Field Division and stick it in Odessa, just to give him some more manpower over there. That probably should give us an X. X marks the spot. Now that's 34th. Um, he was in 44th, 34th. All right. All right. Just gives him a few more men there. Now that reads as a 20, but that's a fairly fresh division. I mean, look, there's going to be some places it's not perfect. Now, here we would have to get attacked across the river. So I feel all right there. We could actually even double stack here because the zone of control should keep them out of this hex. I could even move one of the Panzer divisions there and double stack here. Does that make sense? I'm going to leave it as is. I mean, we're using the Dnieper here, obviously, as another defender, but here we're not behind it because I'm trying to keep a straight line out of Odessa. I want to keep him on reserve, though. We're probably going to need some help about. I could take this Romanian division though and like put it here and then double stack here. All right, that's actually what I'm going to do. Um, we should have enough backup that they can't get through there anyway. I don't want to take the Panzer Division off reserve. Ay, 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 ay. I think we're going to come under attack there, so I am going to move out of that. And then I'm going to take the Romanians, this Romanian group, and move them over here. All right. He's now out of command, so we got to take the Romanian command and move it. We'll just stack it with the other division there that's on reserve. Um, if I have him here, the reserve won't activate because he'll be next to the Soviets. We may get blown away there, but we should have enough zone of control to keep him out of that hex. Here's hoping. Oh, you know what? I'll put the Italians in there too. They can't wait to rumble. Okay, now you're gonna be. What are you in? That's the Romanians. Can I put Italians under Romanian command? I don't know. That's really crossing swords there. Sixth Romanian? Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Fine. Now we got Italians and Romanians holding an important line on the part of the front. 44th Corps. All right. So 44th Corps. In you go. Well, that looks a little better. 41, 43. That 28 sticks out like a sore thumb. I could put this Luftwaffe Field Division in with it. I think I will. Let's just do that as well. That takes it to a 38. Hey, look at us go now. I mean, we've got a lot of things on reserve in the area. Okay. To the comments I go. Nord wants me to get rid of the Italian unit. What? I mean, what do you want me to take them out and execute them? Uh, Is that one of yeah, that's the motorized that I can probably merge into something. I realize that. But for now, I'm going to put it right here. I'll merge it into something upcoming for this turn until I get more infantry out. I need to do that. I think. I don't know. Does it help? Well, we'll see. Um Okay, I think we moved everything that I wanted to move. Just look at the Crimea really quickly. Bringing that other German division over. Nothing happening at the Kerch. Let's turn on defensiveness. Yeah, we may have to bring another German division over. I'm worried about an attack right here. He's obviously massively stacked. He could also attack there where we've only got an 18. Can they get a? Well, see, there's a ferry there. That's why I don't want to give up that hex. We've got a full Romanian division here that's sitting in reserve. Maybe I should take him here, though. He's going back to the Germans, but I can switch that. I wanted to build a little bit right there, but I don't think I can. Okay, let's do this. Let's move him in there. All right, that makes that much better, actually. But let's give that to Corne, who is a pretty decent general as far as Romanians go. Okay. Now then, though, this needs to go back to Romanian Mountain Corps. I brought that other corps out here because he was overstacked. And so let's make sure Cornet is at 10 of 10. This is Hollett. That's right. He's been out here for a while. 8 of 10. I guess that's well, we may as have as much under Cornet as we can. Well, let's keep him at 10 of 10. So that all looks fine. We've got another German division coming up. The Reserve Corps, Holland, only has 8 of 10 now. He can go stack, maybe actually stack here, move the Romanians over and stack with the Germans here because that unit's a little more worn down. I think we've done everything there. Let's go look at the reserves. Ground. I'm not going to move the air on until next turn, so we are going to turn the turn. I probably should do it this turn, but I want to turn the turn. So how about that? All right, we've got numerous divisions here, and I know that I transferred a bunch off onto the map. We've got Gross Deutschland trying to rebuild. We've got 25th Motorized. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I miscount? One, two, yeah, six divisions rebuilding. I don't dare do more than that. I don't. Well, there's a 51. Okay, let's try 7. Let's see if 7 works. Um, okay, we need to fly freight over to the Crimea, so let's do that. We'll come in there. We want to come out of Constanta. Multiple missions, sure. Let's roll the dice. Let's hope the Soviets didn't move any air power over, and they did not. All right, flying a lot of freight out. Constanta has 51,000 tons because we have that as a super depot. All right, looks like that's all done. Let's go to the turn summary. Let's go to supply alerts and let's just see if there's some other place we may potentially want to fly supply to. Now, the supply out by Odessa is not great, but the last time we tried to fly in there, our transports really got ripped up. This looks, I mean, look, it's not critical. Kind of curious as to why the supply out here. Let's put on the depots. There's a depot here. I mean, they've all got freight, even this one here, so I'm not really sure why that supply. Oh, it's some of those new units. When you bring them back on the map, they come on with a little bit lower supply. It takes them a few turns. All right, same idea there. I don't know why the mechs are having a hard time getting supply. I mean, we got supply in these depots. Pskov is fine. Okay, well, that all looks fine to me. I think I think it's time to go. Let's do it. Do it to it. Let's take that off. Let's take the depots off. Let's scoot back a little bit. Maybe we'll get a better view of the action. This far? Sure. Why not? Let's do it from this view. All right. Luck be a lady tonight. Let's go. Oh my. I'm clinched. We'll see. Still a lot of rain in the north. Hopefully that's the case. Well, it's the Soviet turn now. There is no rain in the north now. Not that we're seeing yet. I think it would have already popped up here. I think it pops up as soon as their logistics phase does. So, and now you can see he's moved out of the swamp, beyond the swamp a little bit here outside of Riga. So, here was probably our most defensible terrain. We dropped back to the river. There's a little swamp here, and there's some swamp and heavy woods in front of Riga. But if we get back here, we got to start pulling everything out, right? I mean, we can't allow the whole Northern Army, the whole 16th, to get trapped. Well, that'll be an interesting set of episodes if it happens. Well, I guess we could take them out by sea. That would take out a whole army by sea. That would be interesting. It's all learning, right? It's all about the learning. This is how you evacuate an entire army by sea. Oh, Puppy is outside. That's been one of the problems with the live streaming is Puppy is still a puppy, and anytime I start talking, the puppy goes nuts, and my wife has to spend an hour and a half, uh, playing with the puppy while 9 months pregnant. So that that's the puppy's part of the problems with the cut back in the live streams a little bit. She's a sweet dog, but man, she's got a lot of energy. Let me tell you, it's preparing us for a child quite well. Look at that. Minsk looks so far away. I can't even see Minsk in the distance. All right, Soviet air. Let's see if they up the intensity at all. All right, blue spinning wheel of death. Come on. Usually on this game, you just click one button and it kind of works through it. Let's hope it does this time. If this game crashed at this point, I'd probably just get in a ball and cry. Day 2. Now this is where he pushed across the river towards Ballystok, right? Uh, we really just need to knock that unit out of there and try to get back on this river if we can. There's heavy woods, I mean, this is a fairly defensible area. Day 6. All right, this time he's run 475 sorties, 70 plane losses. We didn't put anything up in the air. Look at this mass of Soviet humanity. Here we go. Do I dare hope he doesn't attack at all? I don't think we're going to see that again in this game. Maybe in the deep mud of fall, but that's a long ways away. All right, here come the front attacks. Doot 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 doot. Okay, we get hit. We hold 1 to 3.6. This is under Friedrich Müller, just to the south. I mean, this is there's Vilnius, right? So north of Vilnius, along this long line that runs down here to the east of Riga, he gets his support units in, which ended up being pretty important. That was a level 3 fort. We fielded 17,000 men. The Soviets brought 51,000 men to the party, 915 artillery pieces, and 71 AFVs. But we hold on really strongly there. So excellent. Needed it. He put in the Sturm Pioneer Battalion, by the way. I like that. Heavy howitzers, Werfers, cannons. Let the rockets fly. Oh, I didn't even look at I didn't even tally off the losses, but all that's important is that they held. Ah, an attack on the Narva line. How dare you, sir? Level 3 fort. We hold pretty strongly, 1 to 2.9. You can see Lindemann got a bunch of support units into this jazz, and he activated the reserve. So that worked out exactly as we would have wished, because on the raw, just that division, raw is 293. What attacked him was 250. He did get a penalty there. 53 mismatched cores. I don't know why he would have a mismatched core up here. But anyway, we hold on, and it's really nice we had that reserve. Now they're going to attack the southern portion of this. We did not activate the reserve. We only go to a 1.6, and he did knock down our fort level to a 2. So we have 17,000 men. The Soviets, 63,900 artillery, or 187 AFVs, but we hold on. What brave men out here. The Soviets are taking big losses, but that doesn't matter at all. All that matters is we don't take a step back. All right, we hold again, but this time it's 1.2 to 1. He knocked down our fort level again. That's bad mojo at the Narva line. He's going to attack into Narva again. Those secondary attacks never have as much punch. 95, we held our fort level, so that again. Oh, wow, he's hitting all the Narva line. 1 to 3.4 here. So the only one that was really close was into Narva itself, 1 to 1. Oh, he's going to hit that again. Okay, we held our level 2 fort, 1 to 6.1. Like I said, those secondary attacks oftentimes are just a lot less punch because the troops are tired, the combat prep points are down. So anyway, we hold on the Narva line. All right. Wow. All right. We hold here. This is under Hermann Balk. We put this infantry division underneath him, but you can see the Panzer division all the way up here by Pskov activated. Activate Panzer division. I always think of the Wonder Twins on the old Super Friends. Activate. Uh, anyway, level 3 fort, 511 to 218. Hermann Balk gets support units in. He activates his reserves. Job well done. That's why you have good generals. Soviets, again, they're taking heavy losses, but at this point, it just that none of that matters. Level 3, 629. Really nice hold there. Did he activate anything? No. Those two were just in those two divisions. Oh, okay. Now he's pushed beyond our zone of control there, but when you go every other hex like this, they can only really go one hex, right? And then they're out here for a sandwich move. We'll see if we can pull it off. 1 to 1.8 here, level 3 fort. Friedrich Mueller again, 773 to 423. Soviets take heavy losses. All right, we get attacked here. Now Hartmann gets all support units in that he can. That did make a difference. Uh, Now none of our mechs activated. Okay, he got attacked from this division, two divisions, 335th and 132nd. I'm glad I double stacked them. They get attacked from three directions here, five, six cores potentially. It ends up being 70, almost 74,000 men. They don't move us an inch though. For now, they follow up. Again, the follow-up attack is even less successful from a manpower perspective. Oh, we did activate the mechs here. Now you can see Otto Vayler. He's trying to hold on here just, a north. So that those last battles were right here, just to the north of that, and you can see the Panzer Grenadiers activated. They ran down here at a full sprint into a level 3 fort. Totenkopf goes 1 to 3.7. You can see, it was a mismatch penalty, but it did get activated, and they added 109 raw to that. So that was important. We get attacked in this level 2 fort. Nobody activates. That was only 1.4 to 1. So let's look a little closer at that. You've got a tank corps, a guards unit. You've got probably two cores there, rifle cores there, and another rifle core underneath there. You can see them all. I mean, look at all the support units he's bringing. 1,500 artillery pieces to our 199, 95,000 men to 16,000, and we hold. Now, we did lose a fort level. We may eventually have to just give this up and step back one, but that's a good hold. They lose a lot of men and material there. Made them pay a little bit. 214.79, 1 to 2.1 in a level 3 fort under Mueller. We hold there. Okay, now he's going to gang up on the 122nd Infantry. Surprisingly, no mechs activate. Maybe they just felt like they didn't have to. It's 1 to 2 on the odds, so we maintain our fort level. We dish out, 9 to 1 on the losses. Yep. Now okay. I said we may take a step back. That was done for us as we were knocked back. The 23rd Infantry got attacked by 74,000 men, 1,200 artillery, 171 AFVs, all of this around here. Luckily, though, we just take a step back into a level 2 fort with a mech Panzergrenadier division. So, okay. I mean, this is kind of an even battle for the most part. Luckily, we had this sitting right back here and a fort level for it to step into. Another attack. Now, this is southwest of Vilnius, right? There's Königsberg. Here's Vilnius. So, southwest of here, where we brought some of the new units in, the Panzergrenadiers do activate. This is Viking SS that activated out of the reserve. Walt Weiss got support units in. We hold, and we hold our fort level, which maybe is just as important. We get attacked there again. This time, the Panzer Division activates here under von Marstein. We do take a slight penalty for a reserve activation that makes it go cross cores, but that's okay. I mean, we'd rather have the Panzers in there. So we send 103 Panzers. Actually, there must not have been much of a tank battle because no AFVs were destroyed on either side. 298th and 260th, they hold and they keep the fort level. Okay, we hold here, and this is where is that? Oh no, I moved the Panzer Grenadiers out. Remember, and so these two infantry divisions did hold with 27,000 men. Okay, excellent. It's about 2 to 1, a little less than 2 to 1 losses. They had a lot more artillery and they had some AFVs, but the manpower was similar. They try to follow it up. Level 1 fort now. No, it was just 2.1 to 1. Now, that is one of the division, or one of the stacks I was worried about. 125th and 215th. They were sitting in this swamp, but they only had 15,000 men. That's one of the reasons I brought. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I brought that new division in here was to either go there or here. Unfortunately, that got taken care of for us under Gustav Fenn. We dished a little bit more losses, but again, that just doesn't matter at this point. You got to hold the territory. Now, this is just south of Vilnius. We activated a Panzergrenadier. So all of this stuff on reserve is coming in very handy on the defense. Certainly, 136,000 Soviets with 2,200 artillery and 405 AFVs show up to take on Mr. Rindlik. Luckily, we got Viking into this battle. We dish out 9.5 to 1 on the losses. 9,600 Soviets get hurt there, but they do take us down a fort level. Probably worth it to the Soviets. Now, this is that really weak division. It actually holds and dishes out pretty good losses, but they take us down to a level 2 fort there. Just southwest of Vilnius, we get attacked there. We hold our fort level. Excellente. Yes, I know it's more than about men, Nord, but I can't sit here and just like write a treatise about everything. Things are moving in kind of fast if I sit here and talk about every battle for 10 minutes. So you guys, Nord wants you to pay attention that the morale goes down. But I'm not going to look at the morale for everybody like every time. Okay. southwest of Vilnius here, that gets attacked again. It looks like we're down to, we were at a level 1 fort, um, 481 and 11. Okay, we dish out 52, 78, 74, 49. Excellent. So, we lose 11 guns. If you want me to talk about the guns, we probably lose some morale. We'll go look. But overall, from a manpower, men and machine standpoint, that was a good result for us, even though it was 1.3 to 1. It's probably the best we could hope for. Uh, Attacking in here into that weak division, that's only 9,700 men, but he only came with 7,600 against us. Okay. Now we're getting down into the swamp. We go 1.17, so now we're getting a ways away from Vilnius, kind of down into the Pripyat swamps, or close. No, not quite there yet, but we're getting closer. These are some of those weaker units under Recknagel. They hold 1 to 1.7. We'll take it. Now back a little further north than that, von Munstein. He takes command because 2nd SS Latvian is in this hex. The better general takes command. We do get a mismatch penalty with 97th Jaeger, 1 to 4.6. Okay, we hold, and again, that's the key here. 18th Panzer comes out of reserve to help us here. Excellent. 69th Infantry holds. We had 29,000 men there, 202 AFVs. So there was a slight tank battle, it seems, and we hold there as well. Do you believe we're not even into the south yet? Now that weak unit just north of Vilnius finally gets pushed back. It sustained 2 attacks, which was a lot for as weak as it was, but now he's driven us out of the heavy woods and out of the swamp. That's bad. I'm glad I brought this Panzer Grenadier Division down here instead of stacking it here, because now they can't just run through here. We'll see. Southwest of Vilnius again, 14,000 men hold, keep the fort level. All right, we'll take that. Southwest of Vilnius, again under Walt Weiss. Doesn't look like we got any help. Doesn't look like we needed any help there. Into a level 3 fort. Oh, there go the Hungarians. There go the Hungarians. Wow. That was devastation on an industrial scale. 17,000 Hungarians just obliterated 111 guns, 5 AFVs. Soviets brought 176,000 men to attack that Hungarian formation. Well, what's the good news? They used movement points to do, or, action points, whatever, to attack there. So hopefully they can't just run through here. We've got a lot coming through the reserves, and we'll have to set them up in these swamps. But the Hungarians, okay, go eat some goulash. What's left alive? And now they bust through here as well. Triple stacking those boys, that just means more losses. 2,200 there. The Hungarians have completely given way. Probably that could have been predicted. I think we're going to have to move this German unit back and then go swamp, swamp with 2 German divisions here so he doesn't just completely just bust through the center. That would be embarrassing if he runs to Berlin straight through the center through Hungarian troops. I think the German people might be mad about that. Yeah, I know. I know. Poor Hungarians. Oh, okay, that's it. No attacks in the south, which is surprising, I would say. Maybe the AI just doesn't like the weather down there. It's still a little muddy. I mean, there's still water levels. Uh, but all in all, I'll take it. I'll take it. It could have been worse. I had to say that for the 300th episode, that it could have been worse. Um, Yeah, the Hungarians were made into goulash. What was that joke? Ghoulish. Now I'm just doing wordplay here. Um, von Manstein is getting, yeah, he's getting the reserves in there, isn't he, Lucas? Uh, we're getting close to East Prussia, Nord. You're right about that, and you're right about morale. You're always right. Well, not always. I don't want to give you too much credit, but sometimes it's just a matter of what I choose to talk about, right? Um, because we could spend hours dissecting each turn. I've got to pick my spots. You can see here where the Hungarians got blown out, at least there's swamp there. So if I can get Germans up here on this rail line, get them off the rail and put them in the swamps, we can hopefully avoid a devastating breakthrough. I mean, as you said, I mean there's East Prussia. Look at the beautiful roadway systems. I mean, holy cow, get out on the Autobahn. No, that's back in Germany, I think, right? I don't know. I've never been on the Autobahn, but that looks like a hell of a roadway system. Uh, all right, guys. It was great fun today. Um, and thanks again for all the support. I can't believe we're 300 episodes into this sucker. Here's to 300 more. No, I kid. Hopefully, we've decided we've won the war by fall. We'll see. We'll see. You guys are the best. I have tomorrow off, so I'm going to try to live stream. No promises because I may have a baby in my arms. We will see. You guys be good. Thanks again. Can't say that enough. And I'll talk to you later. But I'll let you know. I'll put it up if I'm going to live stream.